Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
Managing diabetes means treating the whole patient, not just blood sugar.
Get around your radio! It's time for 15 diabetic-friendly minutes on VOB 92.9 FM, all brought to you by the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. And what will the Diabetes Foundation be bringing to us today? On today's show, we hear from GM Marsha.
As we celebrate World Diabetes Day 2025, I have a message for you.
What's that message that Marsha got for me? Well, you got to listen to find out. And what will you be focusing on today, Dr. Diane?
Diabetes is affecting more and more people of all ages in all countries.
That's so important. So everybody, for the sake of your health, you can't afford to miss today's show. All with the compliments of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, the Barbados Diabetic Ice Screening Program, and the bank that supports your physical health by sponsoring this show and also your financial health, Republic Bank.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
If you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and you need diabetic services, but you need to make your dollar stretch no further than the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. For vascular, podiatry and diabetic eye screening services or consultations with diabetes doctors and nurses, call 417-0305 today. The Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren, St. Michael. They can save your life and save you money, but members get 10% off.
Peter Boy's here for another good Saturday morning, VOB people, as we continue to celebrate 59 years of independence all November long. And also in November, we celebrating Diabetes Awareness Month. And I don't know if you know, but yesterday, the 14th of November, was Diabetes Awareness Day. So we are going to start this show off with a message from the General Manager of the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, Miss Marsha White, for Diabetes Awareness Day. Morning, Marsha!
Hello everyone, my name is Marsha White and I'm the General Manager here at the Barbados Diabetes Foundation. As we celebrate World Diabetes Day 2025, I have a message for you. Get screened. In today's world of high stress, poor sleep, a sedentary lifestyle, convenience foods, and sugary beverages, we are all susceptible to type 2 diabetes, and we're even seeing an increase in type 1 diabetes. Now, it's one thing if you have been screened and you know that you're living with diabetes. You can be managing it, hopefully with your doctor, changing your habits, taking medication, whatever you need to do to fight it, and in some cases even reverse type 2 diabetes. But if you don't know, you don't know, and you could be sitting on a time bomb, because if left unmanaged, uncontrolled diabetes can lead to a host of other complications that in most cases are irreversible. Things like chronic kidney disease, hypertension, cardiovascular disease, certain cancers, vision issues that can often lead to blindness, vascular issues that can often lead to an amputation. Even dementia and Alzheimer's are related to uncontrolled diabetes. So please go get screened. Do that for yourself today or sometime before the end of November, which is Diabetes Awareness Month all month. You can go to your doctor, go to your polyclinic, come in and see us at the Maria Holder Diabetes Center for the Caribbean. Our number is 417-0305. Call and make your appointment today.
Listen to what Marsha says here. Don't him or her, call and make that appointment and check up on your numbers. 417-0305. Good. So it's Diabetes Awareness Month, and you might be saying, what's happening? What's my calendar? I want to know. So we bring in Marketing Assistant Hillary Ford to give you a rundown.
In the month of November, we make ourselves an extremely busy bee as an organization. Thursday, we'll be at BART. BART's headquarters in Hastings. That will be every Thursday between the hours of 9 to 2. We'll be offering diabetes screening, diabetic foot screening, and eye screening services. So if anybody is on their way to BART, they can come in, they can walk in, or they can book an appointment to be seen on time. Every Thursday in November, we will be at BART. This is the third year we'll be doing it actually. We're also going to be participating in the nation's Finathlon, and that is November 23rd. We will also be in Golden Square November 15th with Republic Bank. So we make ourselves very visible to the community in November.
Thank you, Hillary. Before you go, you can repeat that part about Golden Square for the people that miss it.
We will also be in Golden Square November 15th with Republic Bank.
Okay, VOB people, you hear that right? The 15th of November, that is this morning from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The Diabetes Foundation will be in Golden Square with Republic Bank. So you know you got to pass through and say hi and get some health information. And you can also get a free foot screening. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in Golden Square today. And you know who else might be there? Dr. Diane Braffett, who we are going to go next to talk about.
On the 14th of November, we commemorated World Diabetes Day. On Barbados, like the rest of the Caribbean and many other places in the world, for the month of November, we consider it to be Diabetes Month, where we like to raise awareness about all things pre-diabetes and diabetes, from areas of prevention to management to screening, and the list goes on and on. There will be, and there have been, a number of sources of information all across social media, so do not miss the opportunity to go and learn something more about this very common and prevalent condition in Barbados. The theme for 2025 was diabetes across life stages. Diabetes is affecting more and more people of all ages in all countries. So type 2 diabetes in particular is no longer something that older people get. It's something that concerns all of us. Rates of type 1 diabetes and other rare forms of diabetes are also on the increase. And the reality is a lot of these things are being environmentally driven. And environmentally driven means lifestyles and environments which do not support healthier choices. I want to encourage persons living with diabetes that you don't have to survive with diabetes, but you can thrive with diabetes. And what does thriving mean, or what does thriving look like? Thriving means that you can exist with a diagnosis of diabetes, not constantly in a state of stress or expecting the worst for yourself. But there are some things that you're going to have to do that. Well, first of all, as mentioned previously, you need to get screened for diabetes. If you pick it up early, type 2 diabetes, obviously, you are at a higher chance of putting it into remission. Remember, remission is exactly what it says, remission. So that means that you have to continue to live a lifestyle after remission that allows you to possibly keep the diabetes at bay, but you will always be at slightly higher risk of it having its onset in later years again. If you have risk factors for diabetes such as a strong family history, you may need to get tested before then. Or if your mother had gestational diabetes, you may even need to get tested during childhood. So you need to know your risk first of all, and you need to know when you have to get tested and how often you have to get tested. We discuss these things every Saturday all year, and hopefully you've been tuning into us. If this is the first time you're hearing us, please make sure you follow our program every Saturday morning. We at the Barbados Diabetes Foundation, we remain committed to helping all persons in Barbados live healthier lives, prevent diabetes if they don't have it, and if you are living with diabetes, to encourage you to take care of yourself so you can live your best life possible at every stage of your life. Remember, there is support out there, and support looks like many things, but what we want really is we want to see Bajans taking back their health. We want to see communities as the drivers of health, messaging that's accurate and really empowering each other in the community. Together, we can do this. Barbados. Have a blessed weekend, Barbados.
Thank you, Dr. D. Dr. Diane Bradford for talking to us this morning about diabetes as we go into our Saturday song of the day, celebrating Diabetes Awareness Month and 59 years of Barbadian independence. So we go to our own Bajan artist, Lou Jigs Curtin with Talk to Me. Compliments the Maria Holder Diabetes Center and Republic Bank.
Tonight is the beginning of a brand new love affair. I finally found the answers to remove all doubts and fears. It's hard to love someone when they're only halfway there.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.
I'm so full of love, babe, so you had better beware. Girl, I'm so hot for you, it's really beginning to show. I can do so much for you if you only let yourself go. Talk to me.
Please go get screened. Do that for yourself today or sometime before the end of November.
Talk to me. Say I'm the only one. Talk to me. Baby, we have just begun. Talk to me. You whisper in my ear. Talk to me. You say the things I wanna hear. Talk to me. Say I'm the only one. Yeah. Talk to me. Baby, we have just begun.
Book your vascular or ABI screening test today by calling the Maria Holder Diabetes Center 243-3937.
We welcome to the show Dr. Diane Bradford.
I have here with me Miss Charmaine. Smart. I was so impressed with her success at changing things around for herself. I begged her just to say a few words to us. Can you just share with us basically how you achieved such success?
I just decided to change my diet. The first thing is the acceptance that I have the diabetes, and I just changed my diet, and that was it. Cut out the flours, the starches, just strictly veg and salads, and I don't use sugar, period, in liquids, just water. Drink my teas and things without sugar, and that was it. But it's commitment.
Yeah, and how do you feel now that your blood sugars are well controlled as opposed to when you came? How do you feel differently?
A little healthier, a little lighter. You know, with the breathing and stuff, so it really feel a lot different.
Okay, and how did you find the program at the center? How was it to you?
Excellent treatment from top to bottom, of total checkup all around, everybody, staff pleasant and everything.
Okay. So you feel that you really know what to do so you can continue to be on the path to success?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so once again, congrats, Charmaine. You did amazing, and we want to encourage everybody else out there in Barbados just to get on board with making sure you keep your diabetes controlled so you can prevent the complications of diabetes. Thank you.
Thank you too.
In 2025, the Maria Holder Diabetes Center, located in Warren St. Michael, with their diabetic eye screening, vascular screening, and podiatry services, offers a standard of diabetic services that equals or surpasses any you might receive internationally at a price that everyone can afford. So if you are diabetic or pre-diabetic and listening to VOB right now, call and make an appointment to get your eye screened for diabetic retinopathy by calling 243-3937. Or if you are having vascular or circulation issues or need to see a podiatrist or nutritionist, call 417-0305. The last 15 minutes you heard on VOB was brought to you with the compliments of the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program, Republic Bank, and the Maria Holder Diabetes Center. Until next time,
Eye exams, kidney checks, foot exams, these are all part of whole person diabetes care.
Did you know nearly 1 in 5 adults in Barbados have diabetes? Did you know diabetes is one of the leading causes of vision loss in the world? Regular eye screening can save your eyes. Contact the Barbados Diabetic Eye Screening Program today at 243-3937 to find out how you get your simple digital eye screening done for just $100.
Dream a dream and watch it become a reality. You can do anything. Pull up a chair, come sit and come share with Republic Bank. You can do anything. Yes, we're the one for you, making dreams come true. We're the one for you, your partner for life. We're the one for you, Republic Bank.
The Maria Holder Diabetes Center.